Yes. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining for the GeoPITS webinar. I am Vidya, Digital Marketing Executive at GeoPITS. And today, before we deep dive into today's webinar, I just want to introduce GeoPITS and what we do. GeoPITS, we at DBA, partner for companies. We help companies to monitor and introduce the performance of databases. So we are Microsoft Silver partner with MongoDB on the data platform as well. So any form of databases, be it MySQL, MS SQL, Postgres, MongoDB, be it on cloud or on premises, we help with all the services related aspects. Our engineers will be 24/7 around the clock to help with the database needs. So this is our services, what we do mainly. So yeah, basically what I told is all about DBA managed services, remote DBA support, and cloud database management. Yeah. Today's webinar is all about titled as Building Intelligent Enterprise Apps with Oracle Apex plus AI. We have Karkuvelraja, who will be our speaker for today's webinar. So, just to introduce Karkuvelraja, he is an Oracle ACE director and a tech leader specializing in Oracle Apex and AI powered enterprise solutions. A good known about him, he is a global conference speaker. He brings in strong real world implementation experience also. So this is all about Karkuvelraja. So now over to you and all the best for today's webinar.
Okay, thanks Vidya for your warm welcome and then the uh, describe the introduction about myself and then thank you so much for all who has joined. I think my voice is audible. Hope you can hear me properly.
Yes, all good. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, so thanks to GeoPITS for wonderful opportunity and on that weekend Saturday. Let me start with the interesting thing actually before going to the presentation because we are all Oracle partners and then we work for we are promoting Oracle products. So I want people who should benefit who gets benefit out of this program. So before moving to the technical session, so I thought of talking about ACE program for 1 or 2 minutes. So what it is, it's Oracle Excellence program. Uh, like uh, who can participate in that in the sense uh, who is willing to share your knowledge in the form of writing the blogs or conducting the workshop or participating in the seminar and then delivering a session. These are all comes under the community contribution. It's a global community of tech experts, community leaders, and emerging professionals who can be part of it actually. Uh, like uh, this program almost like a 10 years old program, which means it started in the year 2015 and then to particularly recognize the people who is doing more contributions to the Oracle community. I just mentioned a few of the contributions areas like writing the blogs, so conducting the workshop, participating in the seminar. There are much more. I will walk through that. You can write your blog books, and then you can be a author of your own book, or you can be a co-author of anybody's book, or you can be a technical reviewer. You can be a public speaker. You can travel to across the globe, and then you can contribute to the Oracle community globally, etc., etc. Or you can have a dedicated YouTube channel and to talk about the Oracle technologies. So coming back to the program and then who can eligible for this program? You must be 18 years old and Oracle employees, public sector employees, and government employees. They are not eligible actually. Who fall public sector and government employees, Oracle employees are not part of this program. And then healthcare sector as well. Other than these professionals are eligible to be part of this program. And then they have different ACE levels. So the one is Oracle ACE Apprentice, which means a starting level for the one who just finished the college and then started a career. So they may apply for that. And then Oracle ACE Associate is an entry level to the program. And next is the Oracle AS Professional is the next promotion level to the Oracle AS Associate. And then the top layer is the Oracle AS Director. So for that, you must serve like a minimum like 4 or 5 years in the be you should be in the community. It's all about the consistent. And then like you will be getting the membership benefits. So like if you become Oracle ACE Director or Oracle ACE Pro, you will be getting the cloud credentials up to $5,000. And then you will be eligible to attend the Oracle AI World, which is happening in the US with no cost. And then you can get the cool swag like what I wear now. And then if you become Oracle AS Director, and then your travel will be like a travel support for eligibility to speak at the tech conferences. These are all the top-notch benefits. So when you become a when you become a member to this program, and then if you plan to join this program, start from now, and then maybe like in next 6 months or next year, you can be a Oracle AS associate. Before that, you can apply for Oracle AS apprentice. So like this is the site is.oracle.com. So I just wanted to show you what are the different type of contributions that you can do. So there is a contribution window here you can see. So when I click add contributions, there are different type of contributions like you can be a part of like ACE booth, like during the conferences they may have the ACE booth, and you can be a part of volunteer in that. And then you can write the articles, and you can be a blogger, and then you can publish a book, one or more chapters, and you can be a sole author with the publisher, or you can be a technical reviewer, and then you can conduct a program, and then you can call for you can conduct a conference, you can call for the paper, and and that can be published in any publications. And then cool projects, for example, not only Oracle Apex. Okay, this is irrelevant to Oracle Apex. Like it's not only on Oracle Apex, it's complete Oracle product, like maybe a Fusion, maybe ERP, or any product related to the Oracle. You can create a cool project, and then that can be published. And then you can be event organizer. You can so to become Oracle ACE Director, one of the main key area is feedback to the Oracle product management team. So what it is in the sense, like like every day you are using Oracle products. If you find that like, hey, we can have this small feature that can solve this use case, like those type of feedbacks, you can list it out, and then you can connect with the local or nearby product managers, and then you can share the feedback, and then that can be uploaded here. And forum contributions to help Oracle to fix the bugs, and then you can create the live lab workshops. You can mentor the people who really interested to the community contributions, and then you can be used tour organizer, and then you can be used tour one city organizer, which means in India there are like many places. We have like a group, and then like uh, many places we are conducting the program, and you can specifically choose a single state or single area and or one city. You can take it, and then you can be a like a Ace Tour one city volunteer, or like Oracle Tevjum is a quiz platform where you can go and create your own quizzes. Oracle has office hours presentation, so like you can reach out to them. You can present your presentations there, or broadcast or video, which is nothing but like a YouTube videos, and then it's a non-technical content, but still it is related to the Oracle product, that also be included. And presentation in person or virtual presentation, video or webinar, and then maintaining integration with the Oracle technology. For example, like you build a product and that interact with the payment gateway, or that interact with some of the third-party system. If it is exciting, you can publish it here. And then reviews, you can be sliders, and you can be a user group committee volunteer, and you can be a board member or board director. So these many contributions are available. So like you can choose few of them, and then you can participate in the program. Maybe like you can consistently participate, and then you yourself can nominate to become Oracle ACE associate, or you can call nearby Oracle ACEs, and then you can request them to nominate, and you can look for mentorship as well. Then I wish few people from here to work for Oracle ACE, to join the Oracle ACE program. So that's all from my end. Let me move to the technical session. Uh, it's Today we are going to talk about all about Oracle Apex. Actually, like how this AI is going to help in terms of building your enterprise application. So already Vidya introduced myself. It's about myself. Like I'm a certified Oracle professional in SQL, PLSQL, Java, Apex, and Oracle is director with a decade of experience. Currently, like I'm running my own proprietary, sole proprietor company and doing a consulting on the corporate training as well as executing the projects on the Oracle side. I'm a speaker and trainer focused on Oracle technologies as well as a blogger. So far, like it's been a seventh year, like I'm consecutively getting Oracle ACE recognition from the Oracle community for the for the contributions that I made to the Oracle community. And so far, I have trained 1,000 plus college students on Oracle technologies like SQL, PL/SQL, and Oracle Apex. That's all about myself. Let's begin. So to get started with Oracle Apex, so what's Oracle Apex? Actually, this picture is very familiar in the internet. I have also copied from the internet. Somebody has written the blog on this. So actually, like to simply explain about Oracle Apex, maybe like business owners can might join this session or decision makers, sales, etc., etc. Like not this may not be useful for this is not only for the developer. This is for the decision makers. This is for the people who is in the CX level also. They can convince the management to move on the Oracle Apex if you are using other products. So like what this picture is trying to say is that like the right like for me it's a left side and then right side. So the left side guy is having all the technologies, and I'm not against for any of the technologies which that React, Angular, Java, Flutter is just a comparison. If you want to say like you are a full stack developer, you should know the backend, front end, and integration middleware, etc., etc. Then you can say that like you are a full stack developer, right? So like when it comes Oracle Apex, the backend is a simple SQL and PLSQL, and the middleware also will be taken care with the help of REST data sources. You can create a REST APIs, and the third is a front end. It's a low code platform. There is a drag and drop, and then like you can create. There are 50 plus native components are present in the Oracle Apex. So like you can drag and drop them, and all you need to know is you need to handle how to use them. So it's like it's like all the features are available. You need to know the options. So like a Java, and Java, Java, Python, these and all like like when you are using the middleware, Apex does it with the REST APIs, and then React, these and all like a front end. Apex comes with the low code, and then back end things. So MongoDB and all like unstructured databases. So Postgres and all. Like here you can use the Oracle database. So this is about like a it's a simple comparison that like why you need to use Oracle Apex. And this is the tagline. Build enterprise application like a 20 times faster with 100 times less code. It's not a no code, okay? So it's a low code. Low code in the sense like there are couple of there are plenty of inbuilt there are plenty of native components are available. You may use them, but still you wanted to do some customization. You can go with HTML, CSS, and simple JavaScript to make it happen. And here, actually, Oracle Apex, as I said, it's a low-code platform, and soon, like we are waiting for the new version which is coming up. It's not going to be low-code; it's going to be a application development platform. Actually, like in the US conference, Oracle Apex authorities, they announced that like it's going to be application development platform, like where you can create application by writing the programs. So you can import and export as a build, and then it can be moved to the CI/CD. The version control will be easy. So for now, it's a local platform, and soon it's going to be a Oracle Apex going to be application development platform where it supports a programming language as well. And like with the help of Apex, like you can build quick demos, and then now AI also supported. It helps you to fix the problems in the coding, etc., etc. Actually, this is the place like how like you can convince your management to use Oracle Apex is that if you have Oracle database, you already have Oracle Apex, which means let me explain the Oracle Apex architecture in the next slides. So actually, the reason is that like when you're having Oracle database, Oracle Apex comes with a free of cost. Why? Because to run Oracle Apex, you must have Oracle database because the architecture is designed the way such a way that Oracle Apex is running on top of Oracle database. So the good part is that like now everywhere you can hear that like multi-cloud, which means like Oracle database is available in Google as of now and AWS, Azure and all. So which means who are using the other database like other cloud services other than OCI, they also can avail Oracle Apex the moment when they subscribe Oracle database. So the basic fundamental and the principle is in your company, in your organization, if they are using Oracle database to do the customization, you can go with Oracle Apex. Okay. And what scenario like and what's the benefit of Oracle Apex? Everybody's talking about technical. So like when you take the decisions in terms of business aspect, you have Oracle ERP, in Gulf and all, they will be very focused on the on-prem. They are not moving moving to the cloud is a very the percentage is very light. For example, you have a ERP system like a HCM and SCM, and then you wanted to build an extension. So you don't need to build it in the ERP. You can have a Oracle Apex because these also Oracle database app, and then these also runs on Oracle Apex. You can have all your customization on the Oracle Apex, and then you can share the credentials between these two systems, and then data may flow from EBS to Apex and then Apex to EBS, vice versa. And when it comes to the large scale, like a large organization, they may use Fusion. You can build some custom modules with in Oracle Apex, and once it's built, and once you guys migrated to Fusion, and the same Oracle application can be integrated with Oracle Fusion, and the session and then the credentials can be shared across both application, so customers or end user doesn't feel that like they are using the multiple application. So these are all the Oracle Apex capabilities. When you convince your management, this is the right way, like you can go and present to them rather than speaking more on the technical side. Okay, next is the history of Oracle Apex. Like in the Oracle Apex started, the first release was 2004. Actually, I don't have that the complete history, so you can browse it in the internet. 2004 actually. So the initial version was HTML DB. HTML means is a front end, DB means is the back end. HTML with DB, so front end plus back end. They have launched with very minimum, very minimum features. Now the latest version is 24.4 to 24.2. So here you can see Apex 18.1 and released on this, and these are all the major features. So every year Oracle Apex team promises to release two versions. One is the first half, another one is the second half. So the current version is 24.2. Actually, this history, when it will be really helpful when you implement the product, or when you're talking to your customer, like you need to know which version they are using. So the features are depend on the versions your customers are. It's all depends on the versions what your customer is using it. The next is Oracle Apex architecture. So it's a simple architecture actually. The reason why I brought this slide is like you can learn any technologies nowadays. Like AI is becoming a partner, so you can learn any technologies. But before learning it, you should know like why am I choosing this, and then like what benefit I'm going to get out of this after attending this session. Like will it's going to solve my real use cases, and what would be the architecture, and then how many years this product is being in the industries, and then like how it's going to solve the real-time use cases. Do we have a success stories? Do you have any live case studies, etc., etc.? You should be able to think from that aspect before you take any decisions. When especially when organization is going to a new software or like new technology. So like these are the things really help for you to convince your management to move your applications or like digitally transform your applications to Oracle. in Oracle Apex. It's a simple three-tier architecture. It follows the browser, mid-tier, and then the database tier. Okay. So I don't want to talk to you more technically. It's like, for example, like consider the browser is yourself and Oracle database is your mother, and then cell phone is your Oracle REST data source services, which means a medium. For example, you're calling to your mother, and then if you think your mother can't respond back, right? So you need some medium to communicate to your mother. So imagine you are calling to your mother through the device mobile, and then here you can see the arrow mark. It's a two-way communication, which means you are requesting something and she is answering back. And the mobile is a device. It's a medium between both of you to communicate. So actually, this is the live use case. After that, you can easily understand this. The browser is a Oracle Apex is the browser-based web application where like you can type the URL. So, but now there is a way you can install it as a native application, but the limitation is it's very challenging to put it in the App Store or Google Store. So Oracle Apex team is working on that as well. When it becomes a programming product, then like there may be a solution to compile the Google App Store and then Google Play Store and Apple Play Store like a compliance, and then it may be available as a mobile app for the public users. For the time being, it's going to be a web-based tool where you can install it in your system by enabling the PWA. The reason why I'm explaining is it's a browser-based tool where I can place the URL. So the moment I request, it goes to the Oracle data services. This can be WebLogic Server or Jetty or Tomcat. Okay, Tomcat, like you can use the free version. It all depends on the organization which server you wanted to deploy. This is a no application logic. Okay, so for development you can use a HTTP, but when it comes to production, it must be secured one. So it's advised to use the HTTPS. It's a mid tier, and then the third is the database tier, which is Oracle database. Here in this picture, you can see SQL and PL SQL engine on top of it, Apex engine on top of it. These are the schemas, and then the through the in the from the database you can connect to REST APIs, which means you can consume or you can expose it, expose the data. So, for example, you're requesting a page one. Imagine the page one is a dashboard. Okay, the request goes via the REST services and it reaches the database, and it goes to the Apex request to go to the Apex engine and look for a page database. Here, the beauty is Oracle Apex, the page files are being stored in the form of .sql. So that's the reason Oracle database is mandatory in order to host or in order to avail the Apex services. This is the secret and this is the tip. So we look for the database page, and then like the page gets executed in the Apex engine, and then the page might be having the processes, and that will be executed in the SQL and the PLSQL engine, both combines, and through the ORDS, it may be a WebLogic or JT or Tomcat. Through that, like it comes to the browser and and displays. So it should the complete cycle should not take more than 2 seconds. Then you build a good system. You build a good page. If it is taking more than 2 seconds or like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, you really needed to care about it. And next is the benefits of Oracle Apex. So what are the benefits of Oracle Apex? Uh, you can build a desktop application, and the same application can be portable or like compatible for any devices, which means the same applications can be used in the mobile application by doing like simpler modifications. And like it's really good to visualize and maintain the database data. When your manager is asking you to share the data, like you can't query it in the SQL developer, take the screenshot and send it. So we need to know when to use the visual representations are more important. That For example, like you have some a percentage to be displayed. That time you should not use a report. That time you should use a graphical representation, which is nothing but the charts or like graphs or some like a cards, etc., etc. So visualization and maintaining the data. For that, Oracle Apex has almost 50 plus components, So if time permits, like I can go through that as well. And then leveraging SQL and the database capabilities, which means in if you're a developer or in your team, you know SQL and PL/SQL, you can leverage Oracle, you can easily learn Oracle Apex. And next is the user interface for any devices. Here you can see the same application, sorry, the same application, how the UI is navigate rendering based on the device behavior, based on the device structure. So it's a compatible for any devices. And you can build this type of charts, and then it's a dashboard. And there are gallery applications. Let me walk through the all the components quickly. And next is out of the box development feature. So what all can be possible in Oracle Apex? Okay, quick review. So here you can see that reports can be built. There are multiple reports can be built with interactive reports, which means where your end user can apply the filters, can do the download, they can do the arithmetic of aggregations, which means they can some of they can do the summing of the record, they can sort of do the count of the record, the count distinct, etc., etc. And control break is possible, and they can highlight some of the data, and that can be saved as a report for that particular user. So that's called interactive report. And then the classical report, the report can be converted as a card, chart, etc., etc. And the facet search, the real-time example is you might be using e-commerce portals, or Amazon, uh, Flipkart, where left side you can see the filters, and then right side you can see the data. When you apply the filters, you can see the data gets filtered. So that's called a facet size. That's possible with Oracle Apex. And next is the forms. There are different type of forms can be created, which means forms are it's a collection of items, which means text area, radio group, checkbox, etc., etc. And the plugins also you can create. For example, if you feel that that feature is or that component is not available within Oracle Apex, you yourself can create as a plugin, and that can be installed over here. There are different type of forms can be created, which means a master detail. A master detail means a department. In the department, you are having multiple employees. You wanted to show them in terms of in the form of forms. You can have a master detail form. There are different type of master details are there. And next is the charts. If somebody is asking you that what are the charts that by default we say by par, and then donut, etc., etc. But when it comes Oracle Apex, there are plenty of charts. Actually, plot charts are there, plot area is there, radar charts are there, bubble charts are there, and then funnel is there, funnel is there, and Gantt chart is there, and then the K chart, and then the combinations of charts, which means that in the bar, you can have a orientation vertical, and then you can have a orientation horizontal. And then when it comes to the combinations, like a area with lion, and then bar with area, bar with lion, and then etc., etc. So these are the combinations are possible in Oracle Apex. So see, anybody can good in terms of developing anything. So now all the tools are available, you can open and then create the things. So you need to know what are the capabilities of the product, then you can easily convince the customer and get the business done. So any technologies can be learned, but it's all about how you are getting the deal. It's done that matters actually. For that, you need to know the entire limitations, which mean limitation in the sense merits and demerits of using the product. And next is the calendar. Calendars are nothing but for example, you have a you have a project task assigned, so that cannot be displayed in the form of report. So if you create a calendar, they can able to see when the project is when it is a start date of the task and when you are going to end. So it's a visual representation is important. And the next is the template. The templates are nothing but you can create your own template. For example, everybody is using Instagram account, and where you can see uh, f- like uh, everybody you can see that only the images are different, and for everybody the template is same, which means the left side image and then the name and then the location you can choose, and the like, share, etc. All the components are similar, which means all the attributes are similar. Only thing is the images and then the videos what you are uploaded, the uploading is different. So that's how you can build the components templates. It's called templates, like where you can create a carousel, which means the moving slides. Only the images are movable, but the template is same, and the template is similar. And when you create a template, and the advantage is like the same template can be exported and shared to other workspaces as well. And then the navigations are nothing but the maps. Like it's tightly integrated with a different type of maps. Like it's all about like coordinates. How are you going to store it in the database? That matters. There is a default data type also there, geometry. So through that you can have your the geo like coordinates, and then you can be able to render a map within Oracle Apex application. And next is the validation. There are different type of validations are possible in Oracle Apex. One is the item level validations, which is, and another is a process level validation, and then the server side level validation, which means that it's a client server side and then the process level. The client validations are can be done with default or JavaScript, which means like for example, you created a field with mandatory. It doesn't need to go to the database and check the data or anything. So that is at the client level. So when the data is not there in the text, it pops up saying that like please fill out the field. This is a client server validation, and the next is the server side validation. For example, you're entering some data and that has to be validated with the database objects whether this value really like valid or not. Then it goes to the database, and then it responds back with a success or failure. That's called server side validation. And then process means like you entered all the data, and the moment you submit you might be calling the PL/SQL back process, which means the backend process. You When you are executing that time, there may be a lot of activities are happening. For example, like when you book a ticket, next I will be discussing about the process there. There I will be explaining this example. So like it goes to the PL/SQL, and then it find that like inside some logics are missing. Then you are popping up the error. That's called a process validation. So there are multiple type of validations are possible with Oracle Apex. And next is the processes. Well, what is process is nothing but like when you click book now. So I'm going to book a movie ticket, and then when I click book now, so what are the actions they might be doing it? Like back and there might be a lot of processes are involved. All the processes are written in the like packages. Maybe like it should reserve the seat, and it should not allow others to book the seat, and then the payment should be successful. After that, then the ticket should be printed, and at last, once everything is success, it should take you to the once everything is success, once it should take you to the dashboard page, or it should take you to the history page of your ticket, or etc. These are all the processes that also can be done with Oracle Apex. And then the computations are nothing but like if you wanted to render some values before page renders, or like you can do some calculations with that. Branches, technically Oracle Apex pages are separated, which means all pages are independent. With the help of branches only you can connect them, or branches can be many, like maybe tabs or breadcrumb or navigation menu. It's all about linking, like how our human body parts are joined actually. Like it's all like how it's clubbed together, in the sense like it's all like a connected. Each parts is connected, like through like that. The pages are separate. But like when you're using branches, branches are nothing but like hey, this process is happening. After this process, where it should take the customer, and maybe like whether it should take to the dashboard, or whether it should take to the home, or etc etc. So you can give the link. And next is the web services. That the web services integration also possible with Oracle Apex, which means you can expose your data to the third party in the form of REST API, or you can consume you can consume third party APIs also, which means the JSON to table object is there. Uh, it easily and it helps you to read the JSONs. And the next is like there is a concept called REST data source in Oracle Apex. So what it does is like you can do all the configurations by drag and drop, and then setting up the things. You can easily create the handlers like a get, put, post, delete. And next is the email services. So nowadays, like we are not receiving the emails from example banks. For example, like you are getting credit card bills every month. So they're not sending you as a text that like, hey, Raja, like this is how you spend the expenses. Your outstanding is this. No, now they designed a nice template and then sending to you and along with attachments. So that's called the email template. Email services is possible with Oracle Apex, which means text also can be sent. But in the email services, there is option called email templates. You can build your HTML templates nicely for your organization and send to your customer to attract. And next is a globalization. Globalization are nothing but when you build Oracle Apex application, it supports multi-language, which means like you can use the same application for Gulf region. It can be Arabic, Japanese, etc., etc. And next, conditional processing. It's a simpler thing like a workflow kind of stuff, where based on the condition it flows. And next, authentication. There are multiple authentications are possible, which means social sign-on is possible, SSO is possible, and then LTAP is possible. And then like without you can create as a website as well without any login also authentication also you can build application and authorization. There are different authorizations are possible, which means like user based authorization, user group based authorization, and user role based authentication authorization. So authorizations are privileges, authentications are access. So authorizations are completely like manual. You can sit and build it based on the organization, which means some people may ask that like, hey, this is only 10 people are there in this organization, only like he's a HR, and then give only two access to him. That time you don't need to have a user group and role based authorization. That time you can go with user based authorization. And when you can go with the group based, in the sense like you have 100 plus team, 100 plus people, and then you feel that like 10 people are going to use this feature, and rather than giving the access to 10 individuals separately, you can create as a group and assign all of them to the group, and then the group you can give the access read, write, or admin. And imagine you are 1,000 plus people are there in your organization, and about 500 people are going to use this application. And like in HR itself, you have a different divisions, and for the same group, few of the HR can be a reader, few of the HR can be a admin, few of the HR can be contributor. That time you can go ahead with user, then group, then roles. Roles can be reader, contributor, admin. That's a universal standard, or depends on your organization. You can have that. So these type of custom authorizations are possible. And next is the session state. So session state, when it comes to session state, actually, it's about like ideal timeout. If you leave the system for next 10 seconds or 30 seconds, it forcefully asks you to sign in back again, sign in again. Why? Because for the um, security. And then you can set the maximum session length also. For example, like if you're continuously working for 1 hour, and then it forcefully asks you to sign in. So it's like when you're watching a YouTube video and in between you can leave and then sleep, and then before like through the night it plays. So now it's not like that. Like 30 minutes if it is ideal, or 1 hour if it plays, and there may be pop up that like are you still watching? So which means like are you like 1 hour you're continuously working, or like you just leaving the system if you have not enable the ideal timeout, and they need to kill the session to make the space free. So these are comes under the session state. These are comes under the session state management. And next is the logging and monitoring, which are nothing but for example, like I logged into the system, and how much time I spend on the page, and what are the components I created, and like what was the activity today, and then how much time I spent on the system. Am I really productive, or like am I just creating 1 or 2 pages and leaving the organization? So these type of logins can be like logging and monitoring can be done at the developer level. At the same time, workspace level monitoring also can be done. Workspace level in the sense like how many false login attempt today we received, and then how many successful logins, and then like how many components are being built, and then what was the what was the application response time, and then which page is responding slow, and what are the bottleneck pages, and where all you need to focus on the improvisation, etc., etc. So what I listed, almost like 18 features, are like it's a basic fundamental. Other than that, like there are a lot of features with Oracle Apex. So now they have a AI assistant. For that, I prepare the documentation. Or post this session, I can share it with you. Maybe like you can work it out, and you can easily it's a lab I created for you. Other than that, like workshops are possible, approval components are possible, and then report generations are possible, and then etc. etc. A lot of features are there in Oracle Apex. So yeah, and let me go to the document which I created. Let me quickly explain to you guys. Then you guys can able to create this post this session actually. Uh, yeah, I think hope you can see my next other screen as well. Okay, so everything you need to know about is Oracle Apex and AI. So here, getting started, and what is a workspace? Because workspace is the play area where you can create your logical domain, etc. And setting up Apex environment, you can go to apex.oracle.com, or the site is changed now. It's oracleapex.com. You can click start for free today, and here this page comes getting started. There, like you can request your workspace. Once you request your workspace with valid reason, the workspace request has been approved. Hope I think it's visible to you. So visible to you. 1 second, if you want, let me maximize. Yeah, and once the workspace is approved, you can click create workspace, and the it takes you to the workspace screen where you can sign in and create your workspace, and you can change the password. This is a simple step for you to avail the Apex services. You can configure it in the cloud, but you need to give the credential, but it's also free. Uh, and next you can go to the app builder, and you can build the first application. So building a first application is very easy in Oracle Apex. See here, that demo I can do it. Uh, May explain. Yeah, here, application builder, and create a new app. And yeah, I'm saying my first app, create application from your file. Okay, so there is a link. You don't need to go to the link. Build your first app with Oracle Apex. And imagine you have a data. See, this is the example, like how quickly you can build application with Oracle Apex. And for AI also, I created a documentation. I just downloaded the Excel file. Here you can see this has the high school data. Okay, this has the high school data. Imagine how much time would it take for you to understand this data and create the application. But Oracle Apex creates it within a minute. So now I'm just uploading the document. Okay. Here you can see the preview of the document, what you uploaded, and you can load it under the existing table, or you can create a new table. GeoPITS demo school. And I can load the data. Before that, you can preview everything and you can check the data. Now 427 records are processed, and when I click create application, so within a fraction of a second, it creates application with the record pages. That pages will have the dashboard, and that pages will have a search, which is a facet search, and that will have a report and form. It takes like 2 to 3 seconds to create an entire application, and then you can log into the application and just see. You just uploaded the Excel file. if this feature is this much fast, then like with the help of AI, by putting the prompt, you can able to create an application actually. So that's what all about we need to learn today. See, now I just, sorry. See here. So we have a dashboard. When I click dashboard, it goes to the dashboard. The dashboards are based on the data which is there in the Excel file, based on the neighborhood value, interest value, method value, and then the faces search. Yeah, to build these type of pages, how much time would it take? So I can apply the filter over here, and it refreshes. This is called the faces search, and next is the report. It's a form and report. So when you edit, and you can save the like the all the form, everything is created based on the table which we created, and the table is created based on the what? Based on what? It's created based on the data. And next is the next is the like a quick example. I'm going to the gallery application. There are many gallery applications. Here, the important one is the components, which I was talking about, like almost 50 plus components are available in Oracle Apex. They are alerts, they are regions, a different type of regions, different type of calendars, media list, etc., etc. Yeah. And before coming to this, let me walk through this what is that, PDF. So this is a build your first app from a spreadsheet. I have done the demo. Actually, it's a straightforward stuff. At the same time, build your app hassle-free using the AI assistant. What all you need to do is first you need to go to the Cohere or OpenAI or OCA services. Let me play the video after explaining this because like I try to prepare a demo, but like I have a free key, I don't have a paid key. That's the reason, but I have the demo. I can play for that. So first you need to generate the API key, then go to App Builder, then look for workspace utilities, then click the Generate AI, and then configure the Generate AI services here with the key what you generated, and enter the API key and then the model which you wanted, and click the test connection. Once it's done, when you click the test connections, if it is a successful, then it's successfully connected with the AI system. Now you can go to the create application, click app builder, again click create. Here, now you should not choose create app from a file, you should choose create app using the generative AI. When you click, and there is a prompt user, a prompt pop-ups, and then it asks that like Apex environment communicates with the generative AI services. Is it okay for you to share the data between the services, etc.? When you accept it, there is a window, and this is the prompt one. Actually, this document we will be sharing to maybe the organization will share it to the participant. And this is the prompt. Actually, like create an application with the projects, milestone status, tasks, to-dos, links, and comments, enable progressive application and feedback features. So when I put it here, and the Apex assistant is responding with the record objects. Hey, welcome is a blank page, and then project details from the projects because I asked for projects. And then here, milestones, I asked to create the AI for milestones, and then the status, comments, tasks, to-do list, and then the links. So everything is created, and here there is an option to create application, but still I wanted to do some changes. Okay. Set the project detail page as an interactive report with a form and the milestone page as an interactive grid. Okay. So which means the project details is a form, and then the next is the milestone page is a form. Only the forms are created, but the interactive report is not created. I'm just telling that like, can you please create an interactive report for like a milestone, like for project details, and then the milestone page is an interactive grid. And next is the next prompt. What I'm going to give is add a project dashboard as a card page, set it as a home, and remove the welcome page, which means I don't want the welcome page as it is a blank. It's going to be a blank one. So that's the reason I'm adding the dashboard. The dashboard should have a card page. Okay, I just put these two prompts, and then here you can see the response. Project dashboard, cards cards based on the project, and the project details are interactive report. Milestones are interactive grid. You can see the screen you can see the changes in the screenshot, and everything is done once you click create. Actually, here this screenshot explains about features which you enabled. Install progressive web app feedback. So you can see it in the first prompt that I mentioned enable progressive web app and feedback feature. So that's the reason Apex can sense this, and this Apex assistant can understood and enable the option by its own based on the prompt. And when I click create app, app is created. When I run, it's as simple as that. We have created the full-fledged application with the help of generative AI Apex assistant. So this document, I will be sharing it with you, and then the next is a 5 minutes left. Let me quickly finish it. That you can download the universal theme where you can look for the components. You can see the components here. Alert regions, avatar, batch list. I will quickly show you the capabilities of Oracle Apex for a short time. Use cases, for example, success messages can be delivered like that, can be displayed like that with the buttons. Order is created, you want to view the order or you want to continue shopping. Access denied can be, you no need to just say single line that your order is successful. No, you can build these type of impressive UIs. And then the avatars, for example, if your employee, when your employee pictures are not available, you can have a nice avatars or like that. And then batches. So batches means there's a report on top of it, you can apply the batches to highlight the specific values. It may be a status, and you can have the state, you can have it, you can have icon with icon in the batches as well, like that. These are the example. And then breadcrumbs are mandatory. Actually, breadcrumbs are nothing but it gives you the deeper link that where you come from. And then if you want to go back to the previous actions, you can go back to the previous actions like components and then breadcrumb. And next is the buttons. There are different type of buttons are possible, buttons with icons, and buttons with text, and then our normal button. And you can have a button group as well. This is the play button group, and then this type of clubbing also can be possible. And button containers are nothing but you can keep all the buttons in one region, and then can be created as a button container. When it will be useful in the sense when you create a model dialog, in the model dialog, if you're having 20 fields, if you're keeping the buttons below the items, you need to scroll till end to submit the page. If you keep all the buttons in the button container can be placed at the bottom of the footer. Then the buttons are still at the footer, and then you can scroll the model dialog so that it won't get fair, the buttons never go away from the screen. And next is the calendars. So this is a sample calendar. And then the card regions, you can have a different cards like that. These are all the customizable. These are the standard cards that you can build the different type of cards. And then the carousels. See, this are the carousels. Sometimes the slides moves default as well. The example can be it's there in the sample application. And next is the charts. You can have a different type of charts, and then you can have a collapsible and expandable region. For example, this is collapsible and expandable. And next is the comment section. Actually, this is one of the top-notch features. See here, the conversation can be printed as in the form of comments, Facebook comments or Instagram comments, where you can have option to delete them, where you can have option to edit them and all. And the content row, which is nothing but you can have icons, and then the task information and the status of it. You can give a edit option, and you can have multiple options like create another task or duplicate or delete it. So this is called a content row. Like that, so many things are there. Maps. I don't want to explain each and everything. So here you can see timeline, title bar. See here, for example, you are working for a company where they have a lot of stores in India or across the globe, and the CEO or a CEO of the company wants to look that what are the they wanted to see their branches. You can incorporate this and then show it to them. And you can have a heat map here, which means which store is doing extremely good. For example, you have 100 branches in India, and you can have the different color for each markers. So these will be really useful for your management people, CX people. And then I have the video. It takes 3 minutes for you to finish it. Let me play. let me play it, like how you can enable the generative AI services, and then how it's like based on the prompt it's going to create. Then like after that, my session is going to end. It, it's like a 3 minutes video. So are you guys able to that YouTube videos are audible, or like you guys just watching the say actually like if you guys are not able to hear the YouTube audio. So like what he is trying to say is the one what I explained, that like you need to configure the Oracle AI Apex Assistant, and then once it is done, you can be able to create the application with the help of AI Assistant. And the next is the Apex Assistants to create the SQL query, where you can create your objects, and then you can use them as assistant, where it fixes the issues, and then it knows all the Oracle ORA errors, and then it helps you to fix it. So this is the demo. So this link, and then the document, and then the working like a workflow document, everything like I will be sharing with them, and then that will be available for you to practice it actually. Like that's all from my end. Uh, Thank you so much for the opportunity. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Karkuvelraja, for providing a comprehensive overview on how to build intelligent apps in Oracle Apex plus AI. So now we are at the end of the session. If anyone has any queries or questions in regards to today's webinar, please feel free to ask.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I hope there's no questions. Uh, yeah.
Thank
Uh,
you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take time to wind up today's session. Thank you everybody for joining, and always keep looking out for more upcoming webinars in future as well. So for today's highlights, we'll be posting in today's webinar highlights on our YouTube channel as well as on our LinkedIn. So please be updated and following on our new webinars. So this will be grateful for your coming up future.
Okay. I think
Yeah. Yes,
we'll
nothing.
learn how
So
to
we would.
integrate AI into Apex. Yeah. I just posted the thing. Tani will. He's asking that like where we can learn. So like there is a, I can share you the documentation as well. Yeah. I just posted for the time being. And there are plenty of Oracle Apex blocks. I can share it with the organizer, and I can share it with you.
Yeah, sure. We'll collect all the resources for. Yeah, we'll collect all the resources for today, and we'll be sharing it for people via email so that they'll have the resources handy. So yeah, I guess there's no more questions. So we'll try to wind up today's session. And thank you everybody for joining. And always keep looking out for upcoming webinars in future as well. So we for today's highlights and all about the resources and everything, we'll be posting on our YouTube channel, and also follow us on LinkedIn so that you'll be updated on the new webinars that will be coming up in the future. And thank you, everybody, and have a great weekend.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you. Bye.